Hey guys, fishy friends and family. This is the second night that I have this little Melanotania rainbow fish that is also known as the seizure fish when it eats, and it did not eat last night, and I have posted that video earlier, and I've been sitting here slowly feeding small amounts to some of the fish on the other sides. My fourth little guy did show up there. They're all four there. I was only seeing three last night. Been feeding them. Been feeding these guys, and every time I put my hand up, I've been doing this a while, good 30-45 minutes. This little guy watches me go up, anticipates me getting some food. I'm gonna go ahead and just raise my hand up there now. See, all I gotta do is put my hand up. So I've got a little bit of food loaded in the pipette, which is regular bloodworms or small bloodworms. See, it's looking at me like, where's the food? So I've got it thinking about eating or reacting to possible eating. So I'm gonna go ahead and these guys, you don't have to do it but once with them. Look at them. So I'm gonna go ahead, make a little noise. There he comes. There's some bloodworms. There we go. Yay. Huh. No seizure. How about that? So what's going on? Got a little bit of a odd look on his face, but it's more like a what is that I'm eating kind of look. I had a theory, and I think I've come a little closer to proving it. Startled him a little bit. I'm overfeeding. Let me come back a little bit. I've got the camera up there close, because I wanted to see any, I think they call it auras, when someone's about to have a seizure. They might have a tick, something happens to like a trigger, not really a trigger, but a precursor. So I thought we might see something like that as well, but I think that scared him a little bit. So the spirulina flakes that are bug bites are starting to sink. I just put a couple in there. And by the way, I did not take the food out that I put in last night. It was so late, I left it in there and looked and did not see it when I came in this morning to turn the light on. Of course, it had already been light in the room I sleep in from the window over there. So still no seizure, but it didn't rush back over to get food that time. I think that I didn't put the little pipette down in the water this time, that I just let it run in from higher up. Let's try that, a more discreet serving. And those are, not something it's ready to eat just yet, but the other rainbows chew them up. It's coming back over though for the little bloodworms. I have the jumbo bloodworms too. So how about that, guys? Have you figured out what the theory is yet? He's by himself. So what I think happened was the fish either got cured in the male, or the activity of dashing around and getting so hyper and competing for a piece of the food maybe was a little too much for it. Maybe it's a neurological condition, maybe it's a heart condition. It could be several things. I'm definitely not a fish doctor, but seems cured, huh? Next step will be to put in a couple of little gambusia, and I have them dithering for a lot of my rainbows. There's a few of them in there with those rainbows. Look like big female guppies, but trust me, they're gambusia. There's the main tank of them. That'll be the next step. I'll give him a buddy to hang out with, and they're plenty assertive when food comes in, so they won't just hang there and let it eat the food. So, all right, so we add a buddy tomorrow and see how that goes. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and give it just another couple of the bloodworms. How about that? That time it took the mysis shrimp. That's what I was trying to remember a minute ago. I'm sure a lot of people were saying mysis. That's the regular mysis, not the jumbo. None of my jumbo big fish, haven't been able to talk all day. I haven't slept much last night, so none of my big fish or any fish will eat the jumbo mysis. It's too rubbery. They just won't eat it. And I have a bunch of it. I wish I knew somebody with a turtle. Not even my shrimps or my crayfish will eat it. You saw my hand there. Keep calling him he. Needs a name. Let's name him Dan. He looks like a Dan. Alright guys, we'll check in on him tomorrow. I'm going to try to give him a couple of flakes too and see how he does with those since they've got the spirulina. Thanks guys. Keep us in your thoughts now.